Hi, and welcome back to the Honda PS1 Demo Disc. The Honda PS1 Demo Disc. Yeah, we're going to be playing, revisiting another game today. Last time we revisited Janitor Bleeds, and we're going to be revisiting Chasing Static. Now, remember, I believe there's only these games left. So after we revisit Chasing Static, it's just going to be Salt Order and Still Ridge, and that's it. This has been a long but fun adventure. We have literally only two games left. That's crazy. So thank you if you've stuck by for all these games. I really appreciate it because like this is stuff I'm passionate about. Passionate about like indie horror projects. Like obviously Dead by Daylight's like my main thing, but that's also an indie horror thing, right? Right. So like, or at least it was in origination. So my other, this continues my passion is like, especially the old PS1 like PS2 aesthetic. Like it's really cool. So thank you for sticking by and hanging out while we play these games. But yeah, this is Chasing Stack. We have played this on the channel before. Uh, take a notice of those warnings over there. But yeah, it's really cool. Hopefully they've added some stuff and some interesting things to the demo that I played on Steam on the channel like about a month and a half ago. I've been YouTubing a while. Like it feels like it just started, but I guess that's not the case. Anyways, Chasing Stack is the first-person psychological horror short story. Uncoyer, not uncover, but Uncoyer, the forgotten remains of the government cover-up where a mysterious phenomenon caused time to stand still. Time standing still. I never picked that up from the original game. Monka. Hey, it's the diner. Oh, it's so cozy. Yeah, Chasing Static is a really, really good game. Hopefully there's some alterations to the demo than the one I played. But if you haven't seen it, this is definitely worth watching. It's a very good game. It's very, very good. So yeah. Chasing Static, are you coming up? There you are. Hey friend. You mean spinning circles. I'm Chasing Static. It is a different version than the one I played, I'm pretty sure. So something has changed. Even if it's just like fixes and that sort of thing. What a cool like this stuff is just so neat. Like, look at all this. Like, it's just such a cool aesthetic. Like, this game's really promising. This is one of those games that I'm definitely gonna play on full release, and I'm very looking forward to like the completed version. Litterbug, litterer. Our protagonist deserves the worst fate. By the way, I don't know if I said this, but I hope you're doing well today. I think I forgot last video, and I ended up feeling really bad about it. So I didn't say it till the end. I was like, no, dude. It's so like atmospheric. And we are on the opposite side of the road for what our us American folks are used to. Because this takes place in England, I believe. I forget where. Or it takes place in... I don't know. But I know our guy is, like... I think our protagonist is English or something like that. He might be specifically Welsh or something. I think he mentions it at some point, too. My memory is not the best. This is a trait that I have that I hate. It wasn't a trait I developed until my 20s. Like, I actually had really good memory in my, like, teenage years. But it has gone away as I've gotten older, which is really annoying.
The battery's dead.
The battery's dead. Chris. Okay, close the glove box then. Nobody needs to be... Am I going to take my coffee in? Okay, well, let's get out. Yeah, this game's really promising. It looks really... Just like a lot of games are made, like, with this, like, PS1 aesthetic. But correct me if you disagree. Like, this looks like really good. Doesn't it? Yeah, this game is beautiful. I feel like this game is like a cut above. Well, that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. That's just me. It just feels like it's like more crisp and well refined. It feels like there's a lot more going on in like a good way. Like, look, it's just so like everything feels right. I don't know how to describe
Christ alive.
Alive.
You almost gave me a heart attack.
I love her voice actor.
Let me guess. Got lost in the storm?
And I love that you get to like pick your dialogue options. Like you get to pick your dialogue options, which is interesting.
You know, conversation is normally a two-way thing.
I didn't know that that happened.
It's been a long day. Honestly, I thought that road would never end.
10 miles of trees and, well, more trees.
Woods.
Yeah, it's a killer. We have coffee though.
Sorry to barge in. You're still open, right?
Kitchen's closed, but we have all the coffee you could want.
Yay.
You
Even though we
don't
have some in the
sound
car.
Like you're from around here.
No. I mean, I used to be. Long time ago.
Where are you headed anyway?
I'm, headed east. Oswestry.
Oh, so do you want the good news or the bad news first?
Always bad news first.
Okay. Go on. Hit me with the bad news first.
Fearless. I like it. Well, you missed the turning. It's like half an hour back the way you came.
Ooh.
Good news is I know the way. We'll be headed that way myself soon anyway. Hang about and I'll show you the way, if I can bum a lift.
Sure. To be honest, I could
This
do it.
game is really cool too because like there's a lot of like
Wasn't looking forward to cycling in this rain anyway.
yeah, like you actually like see her bicycle
Nothing
outside.
creepy though. I'll kick your ass if you try anything.
Hey,
I
I'm
would
just
quit the game
relieved
if
to
you
be
did
off that
anything
road.
creepy. I'd all
Where
for it.
are we, anyway?
Welcome to the Last Stop Cafe. Best coffee this side of the A5. Don't get a lot of customers these days though.
Anira. What a good name. I like it. Like I don't know. I like the just like
Oh yeah, help yourself to coffee. I'll be done in 5.
it's just like there was so much like you can tell like there's a lot of love put into the game like with little stuff because you actually can see her bicycle outside. I didn't do it
So I never
this playthrough.
called your name.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's Chris.
Chris.
Chris. Right. Nice and simple.
I am nice.
Yeah. It was my dad's name. My grandfather, too. My parents weren't exactly ones to break tradition.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Chris. I'm Anira.
Anira.
I used to know someone called Anira. It means winter, right?
Close. Winter is Giaf. Anira translates to snow.
Oh, my Welsh is a little rusty.
Hey, I'm impressed. Most English folk can't even read the road signs.
Yeah.
Well, neither can I, apparently.
So what brings you to this neck of the woods?
Well, I buried my dad today.
Sag.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
Ah, it's fine. We didn't, exactly see eye to eye.
Drinking.
Yeah, my dad left when I was 6. Turned up 10 years later wanting to play Happy Family.
Yeah.
I still get calls from him. Not that I ever answer.
Family, eh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
could you deal with that?
let's just
Just mess with the dial until it finds a signal again.
erase years of trauma and neglect
I'll
and
be
just
finished
pretend
up
everything's
soon.
okay.
Then we can hit the road.
Are we chasing the static right now? Once again, I didn't know last time if that was. It didn't ring as copyright when I uploaded the last video, so it should be fine, I guess. They probably picked it because it was copyright free, I would assume. Because eventually they might, I imagine they will be charging for the full game. So they wouldn't want copyrighted material in the game. Don't need to go to the loo right now. Hello. Well, that can't be good now, can it? Certainly everything is fine.
Again, that's the second time this week.
You're the second time this week. Shut up.
Hold on, I've got a lighter here.
I don't know. That was very
somewhere.
aggressive of me. Oh, I forgot how cool the menu was.
See, this is why I love smokers. You wouldn't mind taking a look, would you? Fuse boxes in the back.
It's always the fuse box. How much in your real life have you ever...
Okay, I guess.
Last time I was waiting 4 hours for an electrician.
When's the last time you ever, like, have actually interacted with, like, a fuse box?
So, what am I looking for here?
Fuse boxes have so much problems in horror games.
Kitchen. Right.
I see it, but I don't remember if there's anything else going on around here that I need to, like, pick up. So, yeah.
Hey, Nera, a bunch of these fuses are fried.
Should be some spares in there somewhere.
The voice acting is like, actually really good in this game. Like, it's actually, like, really cool. Like, they did a very good job. Like, they sound like real people. They don't sound like, you know, NPCs. Just kind of video game peepos. I didn't open that. It just kind of opened. Oh. By the way, we're going to read this because the Father's Journal has a lot of interesting stuff in it that makes you go, and it's very easily missable. Very easily missable. To whom it may concern. Packed into the pages of this book, you will find my life's work, a means with no end, a fruitless garden. 30 years of questions with no answers. And I fear that these questions, juxtaposed with concepts so foreign that they can drive a man insane, will never find their answers. Much like my own hollow ambitions, some things never come to fruition. I only hope that these tattered pages may serve to prove that we are more than ourselves, and that our perception of reality is merely a veil over our own ideals and hunger to understand the world. I have many regrets, but the garden is not one of them. Oh, I don't think I did all this. Oh, there's a lot. I only read the first page when I did the demo. So this is a good time for us to read. The first day. I remember the first day like it was only yesterday, so full of ambition and wonder. The opportunity to work on something truly life-changing. We were grouped into 3 research teams where I was heading up Field Team 1. Second field team by Dr. Williams, and third team were based in the facility by Dr. Kuznetsov at the helm. The site carried an air of apprehension to its grounds, a feeling of helplessness in the face of the unknown. But we were the people of science, specialists in our field, and it just so happened that the field was one of those sodden marshlands in northern Wales. Precautions were in place. Appropriate fail-safe measures were established, and for all intents and purposes, we were safe. For now. Shelter. The concrete hive of ambition. A bittersweet turnaround for what was once gleamed as the town's last vestige into a war-torn sour. We kept the door ajar for the first few weeks. The overbearing stench of fresh masonry paint did no favors for the already dank corridors and stagnant air. Rooted under the lands like a great oak, the bunker sprawled across the containment zone. The perfect halfway house between affected sites and some of the world's greatest scientific minds were here now, confined to the steel desks of a tome of cinder. It wasn't long before the first incident, and my heart hangs heavy for those that we have lost. There's something about this place that weighs on you, a creeping sense of dread slowly bleeding into despair. After the second incident, the Institute must have recognized something was wrong. Fresh boxes of supplies arrived days after. The water was somewhat sweeter than before. We thought nothing of it, of course, but we were naive. I know now that the supplies were laced with lithium, just enough to take the edge off, but not enough to cloud our judgment. Should I tell them? Is that responsible? It's been 2 weeks since the last incident. Maybe it's for the best. The village of Hearth. Hearth was like a time capsule, a once thriving village, turned ghost town in a matter of weeks. A fitting descriptor, if a little histrionic. Our team has had more sightings here than any other, likely due to the unholy amount of lives lost in the contamination. An impurity of the mind, that's what we call it. The same sickness that has now taken the lives of 3 of my protégés. It's spread like wildfire, fueled by the closed-minded culture this village had bred through generations. Many did not heed the warnings. Many of them even refused to leave. Some say they're still there. You can feel them. This is a lot, but I'm pretty sure this is the last 2. Bravo site. There's something about this room, a chill that washes over you as you step through the door. Situated in the oldest building in the village, there's a history here. A lot of it. The glimpses into time, echoes of past conversations. They tell a story, but their narrative is fractured, like a house with no mortar. Below semblance of cohesion we established soon comes crashing down in a muddled heap at our feet. Alpha, the outlier of the three sites. The Alpha site has been our most reliable source of quantitative data, with frequent, almost predictable readings across the board. A once bustling roadside cafe, now a forgotten memory. That's here. The echoes here are muddled, disjointed snippets of a conversation's past. We have reason to believe that the cafe itself may be the source, although this theory has its own contradictions. Continued study is necessary. So this is interesting. I don't know. Oh my god, there's so much. Okay, there's only 2 more pages. Site C, ground 0. The crater was some 18 feet wide, the neighboring ground still tainted. Withering skeletons of dead trees surrounded the scar, a stark contrast to the dense woodland that littered the rest of the containment zone. A celestial substance had been moved, of course, long since secured in a facility and shrouded in concrete. However, the site remains tainted, a constant reminder of cause and effect. I fear Dr. Baines may be right. It seems the anomalies are growing. The Echo Garden, which is the garden that's referred to in the first letter. The Echo Garden, a purpose-built containment facility run by Dr. Kuzenstov and housing the celestial anomaly. Built in the summer of 82, 1 year prior to our arrival, these towering walls of concrete and steel were engineered with one directive: to secure and to contain. Situated 2 miles from the ground zero and perpendicular to sites A and B, the Echo Garden was built in an attempt to shelter the anomaly and study the effects of it in isolation. There are multiple fail-safe measures in place should an incident occur in the facility, with an automated lockdown initiating upon containment breach. Thankfully, we have not needed to test those measures yet. Okay, so that's finally it. The rest are torn pages, so they're missing. So I'm guessing we're going to find those. If you didn't want to read that, welcome back. That's still there for you to go back and read yourself, or to listen to me read. But I understand if you didn't want to.
Fuse is dead.
You didn't want to read all that. It was a lot, but it was like really interesting and really good. And I don't know if that was there the first time. Either I didn't turn the page because I'm a big forehead, or they actually added a lot of interesting lore, which is really cool. Oh, hold on. Okay, we're gonna grab these because I'm pretty sure there's like a specific order we gotta do these in. Dead. So yeah, it's the first one, the last one, I think, is what we gotta do, based on that little note there. There we go.
Hey, no need to thank me or anything. Anera?
So that's interesting. Oh, I don't think we could go in here last time. So I think this is interesting, right? So that lore, whether I just missed it or it's new, insinuates like that this is just an echo. Like everything happening here is just an echo of a past moment in time. But how is Anera interacting with me? As if like she's directly acknowledging Chris. She is acknowledging me, the protagonist. Yeah, she's wigging out, man. She's wigging out. But she's like directly interacting with me though. Like she's interacting with me like in present time. Unless it's weird. It like, because if it like when you think of stuff like this, I think of like, you know, people in their like ghost shows. Like, you know how in ghost shows, like it's like they say that some ghosts like go back and forth and they're unaware of time itself. They're not able to interact. They're not sentient. They're just repeating like a cycle because there's so much energy caught up in like the incident that, you know, they're repeating or walking around with or something, you know. So it describes it like that, but Anera was like actually interacting with us, which is interesting. So she's not just like repeating the past or an imprint of the past. She's not a time capsule because she's actually able to like talk to us and like hang out with us. Like she was directly talking to Chris. Leave in car. I can leave in car? This wasn't an option before. What? Whoa, there's a lot different here. Whoa, what am I doing? Where am I going? What? This is brand new. Whoa, this is all brand new, dude. Lucky to be alive. Oh, this is all brand new. Oh my god, guys. This is crazy. This is nuts. The game is entirely different. Oh wait, it dumps me out here. Oh. That's crazy. So that's like really creepy because like I took a completely different path to get to this place like before. Like I took a completely different path to get to this place before. But I'm here again, but this time I wrecked and that's how I got here, which is completely different. Yo. Okay, hexagonal picture. There's that green, creepy green goo. Yeah, like, this is where we end up. But, like, this is not how we got here last time. Yep, there's dead boy.
Oh, that smell.
Pick that up. And we'll read the thing. Dr. Nisha Baines, which is the Dr. Baines we referred to earlier in the notes. 98. Roadside Cafe in Woodland. Quarantine Zone Side A. Yep, we were right. Strong's displacement, singular source, clear, audible chatter, further study advised. And these different radio frequencies have different things going on. But at 90.0, 90.9, moderate displacement, two sources, indistinct, audible chatter, multiple entities. And at 97.0 and 97.9, weak displacement, two sources, indistinct, audible chatter. That, I'm still mind blown. I'm like incredibly mind blown. That like that whole sequence was not something that I even like encountered. I wonder if it's always been there or if they added that. I was getting ready to like replay the whole game, right? Because I was like, I'll play right back up until this point. If it's just like a, haha, you left and didn't care about anything ending. But no, it like put me right back here, but in like a completely different way. A lot more tragic way, to be honest. Because, you know, even though I didn't get hurt, my car is done. So thank you for playing the demo version of Chasing Stag. What? Like, isn't this game just neat? Isn't this game just cool? This game's just great. Please actually, like I've been making jokes lately of like people and, you know, down below with the stuff. So in the description, but actually go check this out and support these guys because this game's gonna be really cool when it's fully done. Yeah, that is Chasing Stag, which actually had a lot of really dynamically new, interesting things. It's really cool. So thank you so much for watching, buds. We're almost done with this series. So I hope the rest of your day goes well, friend, and I hope everything pans out for you. I'll see you when I see you, buds. So long, goodbye.